Okay, this is an example of using Fusion's built-in movement types to create animated objects. So I've got 3 active objects on here which I've renamed, and I've plonked on my frame, and at the moment they have no animation frames, and I'm going to use some animation types to create some animation for these objects. So at the moment they're all static movement. So on my movement tab here under my active object, I'm going to change this to path. I'm going to use path for all of these objects. I'm going to edit that path, and I'm going to create a new point off the stage. So what I want this to do is to move off the stage. I'm going to turn the speed down here to 15. Let's play that back, see what happens. So there it is, trundling off my stage. But I don't want it to start immediately. I want at the beginning of the frame here, so start a frame, I want this movement to be stopped. So if I play this back, it's not moving, but I want it to be triggered when I click on it. So I'm going to put in a user clicks on an object, and that object, and what do I want to happen? I want it to start the movement when it gets clicked on. So let's see if that works. There it is, click, it moves. Marvellous. So now if I look at my other objects, let's say I want this far cloud to also start moving when this cloud gets clicked. So I'll do the same thing for that, but I want the speed to be much slower, let's say 8. And I'll also go back to my events here, start a frame, I don't want it moving at the beginning. Let's see if that works. So I click, and this isn't moving at all. Why is that not happening? Let's have a look. My path. Oh, because I didn't tell it to bloody move. So not only do I tell this one to start moving, I have to tell the far cloud to start moving as well. And it's moving too fast. So let's go in and fix that. Speed at the moment is 50, so let's set that to 8. Right, let's try that again. Okay, so my far cloud is moving much slower now. Marvellous. Does that move off the stage? Yeah, it looks like it does. So I want my kind of foreground figure here to do the same thing, so let's put a path movement on that. Let's make this move a little bit more interestingly. It's probably a bit too wiggly, but yep, that will do. It's also probably a bit too fast. Let's say 20. Let's just vary the speed a bit. 25, 30, 25, 20. First one. 20. So again, start a frame, I want the movement to be stopped, user clicks on the cloud, movement start. So let's see. There's my figure being carried along. It doesn't go off the stage. Let's resolve that. So there's my object. I'm going to edit the path, and this isn't quite far enough off the stage. Let's slow it down a bit. 25. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's it. That's at the moment. None of these have animated properties within the object, but they could do. So I'm using purely path movement here, but there's no reason why I couldn't, for instance, have an animated sequence within the object itself as well as having path movement. So you can combine a movement type with an animated object just like you can a static object.